And thanks for joining us. 2 men were sentenced this afternoon in federal court after being found guilty of a hate crime.
It's a case that brought dozens of supporters of the 2 men to court, many arriving on Oahu from a village on Maui's North Shore.
KITV4's Jeremy Lee was in court today. He has details on that sentencing and what they did to the victim. Jeremy.
Well, Tom and Marissa, Christopher Kunzelman fought back tears after he gave an impact statement when the judge reminded the defendants that Kunzelman was in fact armed with a handgun that day 9 years ago, but decided not to use it, which the judge said would have been his right. Instead, Kunzelman was beaten and hospitalized. Christopher Kunzelman waited in line to enter federal court Thursday. He would tell the court he partially lost sight in one eye from the 2014 beating at the fixer-upper he purchased in Kahakuloa Village. In an impact statement, he asked the court to bar the 2 men from ever contacting him. He detailed post-traumatic stress and the deterioration of his marriage. The Arizona resident had bought the home to retire with his wife, who struggles with multiple sclerosis. The judge recounted how the defendants pursued Kunzelman for 15 minutes. 9 years ago, hitting him with a shovel and kicking him when down, breaking his ribs, even though Kunzelman offered them beer and to talk out the dispute. Leviaki Jr. was given just over 4 years in his sentence. Kaulana Alo Kaunohi was given 6.5 years. Alo Kaunohi's younger brother said he and dozens of others believe the now father of a 3-year-old who apologized in court for beating Kunzelman does not pose a danger to others.
It happened years ago, almost 10 years ago, and we're sorry that happened, but my brother has changed. He's a changed man. He's definitely not the man he was back then, and he wasn't a bad guy back then. Everybody make mistakes in life, but he's shown and he's grown and showed the community and a lot of people that who he really is, what kind of man he is.
In the case, Kunzelman showed the court he had a legal easement to access his property on the private road that went through the Alo Kaunohi property. The family patriarch, Chico Alo Kaunohi, disputes that this was a hate crime and says there will be an appeal.
There's a lot of things that needs to come out proven on the truth of the property. He cut the gate 2 times. He trespassed.
The defense also put together numerous statements of support for Alo Kaunohi, who worked with and has family members in the community who are white. A jury found both defendants guilty of targeting Kunzelman because of his race. The judge concluded to Kaulana Alo Kaunohi, "You were a racist on